Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it's awesome to have you along. Happy Monday to you. Wanted to show you first, before we jump into today's episode, that we have some mods. Good morning, Gold Dragon. I added a few mods to the game. We've got the colorful icons, which I thought was pretty nice. It gets rid of some of the mundane color throughout the whole thing. So just a few, though. Just a few. Nothing that's going to, I guess, make the game easy or anything like that. We've also got a couple of decoration packs that you guys recommended for me as well. Part 1 and Part 2 of Icaster's decorations and more. So I put those in as well, and I'll show you some of that stuff. Also, I did manage to come in over the weekend and do a little bit of work. So I've added just those, and that's all I'm going to do at the moment. Let's go back. Okay, and let's go ahead and go Go back to here. Continue game. There we go. So I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Just more. Hello. Morris, good morning. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. Everybody great? Are you great? I'm great. It's all great. And we got the ship welded up over the weekend, too. Yeah, I did. I got the initial shell of the ship welded up. Took a bit of time, but it was fun, enjoyable, and the Weevil really paid off in the end to just get her all welded up. The other thing I changed on our build from the last episode was I raised the roof line of this structure 1 block. That's all I did, was raise it up 1 block. I felt like when I was inside doing things in there, it was just a little too tight to the head, so I did that. I moved it up 1 block. Let's go inside and I'll show it to you. You guys had recommended these mods, so I thought, okay, I will give this a shot. And we've got the pool tables now. We got a couple of them. That is one heck of a green right there. I do need to boost the lighting in here to get it a much brighter, of course. It's very moody in here right now. So I'll go through, I didn't go through the control panel to kind of get all the lighting boosted so that it's nice and bright in here. And unfortunately, with the way the windows sit, of course, you can't really add anything up in here. But it did raise the roof a little bit and give us a little more room in here, which I liked. I could place some lights now up on the wall there too, which would help as well. So we did that. I also, as you can see in my hotbar, inventory. No, I don't need to do that. Down there, number 9, I've got that spinning light back up on the top of the solar panel array so that it's flashing red and turning. I'll show that to you as soon as we go outside as well. I've added some couches in here, which was nice. They had a couple of couch options in here, which I think we had in the regular game, but I pieced them together so they look nice together here. A second pool table over here. It'd be nice if there was like a table tennis table and a couple of other games, like even some more modern games. It'd be amazing if there was some kind of a cornhole game that you could put out and stuff. It'd be kind of fun to do something like that. Anyways, and then we've got the bar here. So we've got a little bar set up here where you can come up and get a beverage over here, or you could just go to the the drink dispenser over here and get that. And I've got a couple of flower planters in here too. And that's pretty much all I did in this room, just to give it kind of a rec room look to it. Saber Wolf, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. And so there's the room. There's the room. We got a bit of a rec room. Again, like I said, I'll boost the lights in here so it's much brighter. And so it'll be a little more, I don't know, festive is the right word for it, but at least a little more visible to see what's going on in here. What else did I do over the weekend that you guys may not be aware of? I sat around and did a bunch of nothing. I can tell you that much for a while, as of yesterday. Anything else I did put that light back up on the top here so that we have that just as a sort of a decorative thing. Oh, and I did start to weld this up too, just so it's a little bit stronger. So if and when we get another attack, which I'm thinking we probably will, at least we've got this to, it can take a bit more of a hit than it did this last time we were attacked here. So let me grab some more steel plates. I want to grab those and actually get that welded up first, if we could today. Bump, and metal plates. And we'll grab whatever we can. There we go. Perfect. Anything in here that I did? I don't think so. I didn't do anything inside here. Most of it was just kind of focused on getting that rec room organized and set up. And I may change the downstairs room. That's our quarters. It's not really a rec room down there, but, just to change it up a little bit. Maybe a little less recreational stuff in there. So I was welding this up because I feel like we need to have this a little better secured for us in the event of another attack, which of course now that we've had one, I'm fairly certain that they will happen again. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. Pushing the wrong key, as you could tell. So I'm going to need a bunch of these plates again. Wow, is an expensive endeavor to build a capital ship. But in the end, it was really fun. I did not have to go out and get any more resources. We had plenty of that, so that's been good. I don't know how much we have left, but I went through a lot of stuff to get that ship welded up. So I'll take you in there in just a second. Let's just get this kind of fixed up so that we've got this worked out. These are just the light armor blocks, so it's not like it's going to give us a whole lot of protection here, but it should help a little bit. Hopefully our guns will catch on and deal with the situation fast. Just want to make sure it's kind of fused here. That's good right there. I think that's good. And then we've got a second row down here that's going to need to be done up as well. But I think that's good for now. I want to move on to what we're going to do. I just wanted to get a little bit of it put together here so that it's ready to go. This could change the design of it as well, but for the meantime, I think it's good. All right, let's go look at the capital ship. I was thinking that maybe a good name for her would be Nessie, like the Loch Ness. She's getting kind of a water-type creature look to it. I meant Oxalotl, one of those. And then I thought, you know, maybe Nessie wouldn't be too bad for her. Did I replace the decoys? Yeah, we did that the day that we were fighting that one ship. We replaced a few of the decoys on the one side. Nessie. Nessie, like the Loch Ness Monster, they call her Nessie. I was thinking maybe something like that would be kind of cool. The long neck, the smaller head, the big body behind, and then you've got the paddles kind of sticking out from the side. So I was thinking like the Loch Ness Monster, Nessie. Oh, Nessie, Ochne. I don't know if that means yes or no. Beldernick, hello. So I've got it set up. Now, the side thrusters, side to side, I'm not sure. Someone may have proven that Nessie had a short neck. I don't know. Okay, so then how about if I take name suggestions then? It doesn't seem like Nessie is very popular. Ochoa. Here it is. I moved the thrusters out a block from the sides up front here. I don't know if you guys can even tell that I did that, but I bumped them out one more and just kind of encompassed them mostly with some heavy armor blocks. So I'm going to do the same thing with the ones in the back. The thing I need to think about today and would like some help with is where am I going to put our initial connector? So that as we bring something out from here, which I'm going to have to take and adjust this. I think we talked about raising these guys up in the air a bit more, and then this guy will go up in the air as well. And then we're going to run something off of this to where the ship is actually going to pull up and dock. And probably, I don't know, maybe this distance out would be good. If we were to pull her up and dock kind of right here and have a connector right here, and boom, she would connect, and then we'd have a small walkway that would take us over to the platform there, the main platform, which of course still needs more work as well. So that's what I'm thinking about. Let's go inside. I did take the back end and curve it out a bit. Not a whole lot, but a bit. If you remember, this is all just flat. So I took the blocks and just kind of worked them together, and eventually we got ourselves out to this point right here. Initially, I had the thrusters sitting in this hole right here. Then I thought, well, no, I'm going to put the back ones on the side just like the front ones are on the side, just to give kind of a bump out on each side of the body. But here's the inside now. And let me turn my light on so you guys can see better. We don't really have a whole lot of lights in here. We've got some over by the stairs. So I've got this platform up here. We don't need this particular block that I'm walking on right now. But I thought maybe just to have a little extra, I guess, protection for us might not be a bad thing. We'll see when it comes time to be putting all the guts inside of the ship and what we've got space for. I keep hitting inventory, and I don't want to. I want to hit G, get that out of there right there. So I did this, and then I bumped this up and left this open a little bit here. So I think what I'm going to do here is put our batteries, at least three batteries up there. Let's go get juiced up. I should think about where I'm going to connect to the ship from the dock. Let's do that instead. Let's figure out where we're going to actually meet up with the ship first and start from there. And then we'll make our way around. I feel like if she were to dock somewhere kind of central, maybe right here. We've got, I think it's 4 blocks in between these 2 spaces right here. 1, 2, 3, it's 4. So it's an even number. 1, 2, I've got 3 here. So I could say we come in, we could even, well, if we do it here, we're going to have this to contend with. So I thought maybe instead we do something right about here would be a good spot for it. So we put in a connector right there. And so the connector comes in and then it starts hooking up to all the equipment that's down in here. A plesiosaur. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. Yeah, it does look like a plesiosaurus, huh? Yeah, a longer neck would have done that. You're right about that. The only reason I know that is because I played Ark, right? So let's go control 2 and 3. There it is right there. So this guy would pretty much go... I'm wondering if I should bump that out 1 from the body. We'll leave this here, but then the connector would be... It'll be 1 out from the body. So we do a conveyor box here. Let's go get our pieces and parts here. We do that right there. And we got number 4. These guys are the ones I'm going to use in here just so they have a little bit of cover to them and they don't stand out quite so much. How do I want that bracket to show, though? I think I want part of that bracket to show. I don't think I've ever welded one of these up, so let's take a look and see what that even looks like. Be nice if we could actually get this hooked up to this connector today, maybe, so that we can just start when we're in the ship. We can just work in the ship. If we do that, and then I do a connector, that might stick out too far for me. It's sticking out as far as the thruster. But it does get me to the same edge, about this, just a little bit further out than what these thrusters are going to be hooked up as. Let's try that and see what it looks like. Cannot withdraw 2 small steel tubes, huh? Okay. Let's go get some steel tubes going in the thingamabob here. Production. Steel tubes will do... you know what, we should probably do a few hundred of those. Maybe a couple more than that even, because we're going to be doing some work on this conveyor tube right here. Okay, let's grab those, and I think I can just click. There we go. Perfect. That will be our connector. And control 1, number 1. Give it a right click. And Shazam. You saw it too, Just War? Yeah, I thought, well, it's very different from the original, which is, you know, I understand that, but it just didn't seem like it wasn't very good. Not like the original. Okay, we've got that taken care of. Now I should be able to run my pipage right over to here, and it looks to me, oh, I can't believe I actually got that right. What do you know about that? He's a genius. And they all said far from it. And here we go. And what do we got? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and a 6. 1 motor, huh? This should run power right out to the ship if all goes well here. Just going to click on those again. Yeah, it's ugly. It's a weird configuration of piping, but it is now hooked up to the ship. Now, I think I need to get in the control panel here and set up my grid so that I can lock and dock this thing, right? So I need to go to G, and I need to go to, what is this? I should probably name the connector on this ship, right? To... What, block tools, emotes, groups, lights. I need to go into the ship's inventory. Control panel. There we go. Let's go to connector. Which one is my connector? I'm going to say that the yellow one is the connector. The yellow one is the connector for the capital ship, correct? These should be the base. This is the weld connector. This connector right here should be the one that is the ship's connector. I'll go with Nessie for the time being, unless we get a better name choice here. Nessie connector. Enter. Did we lock? We are locked. Ah, very good, very good. Okay, very nice. Sorry about that. That took forever and a day. Nessie port, huh? Okay. All right, well, we're good. We've got it set up. I'm going to leave the backup. I think I'll leave this backup system here to hold it in place. I just don't want it to, you know, drift away for any particular reason. Again, I'm a major noob to this, so things going wrong happen on a regular basis to me. If this, for some reason, should fail or turn off, it should still stick to the side of the ship because we've got that scaffolding out here. So I think that's good to go now. I should put in some kind of a juncture right here so that it's got different directions to go. Almost like I should put a second conveyor in here just so I have the ability to branch off of this in several different directions. Yeah, that would be a good idea. So I do this again. And I'm able now to, well, maybe a small cargo container there would be a better idea. Or I could put a small cargo container below it. Yeah, cargo container, huh? That's what's being said. Yeah, cargo container, small cargo. Let's go G. Let's go cargo container and, small cargo container. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying about naming things. Well, it's a good thing we don't have a bunch of people in here. Let's do that and that right there. And if I do this guy right here, do I want him there or do I want him down here and then run a pipe down to it? I want him down here, and then I am going to put another one of these up here. That way I've got options. I got lots of options. Okay, there we have a start, ladies and gentlemen. We have a start. Now, maybe what I do is I'm going to have to bring this up into that room up there. And I'm thinking maybe here's where I go with the square containers, these square box ones. To give us this kind of a feel going on. That could be kind of cool, just to, break it up and give me something different to look at. Or I guess what we could do also is switch it around and have the regular pipes and have them meet up with something like this, and it's going to be, say, inside the wall here, like that. And we keep the pipe, because we've kind of got that steampunky feel going on here. So we could do that as well. Number 8, I'm going to put you right there. And then a number 5. And if I put you here, then we can come back anytime we need to and cut these out and work on and do it a different way if we had to. So if I go here like this, then I'm going to have to take, oh no, grind. And I felt like if I've used the square ones in here, that might look pretty good. I don't know. We'll have to see. And if I use maybe a T-junction here, oh, that's the wrong one. If I do that, then I could bring the pipe up and across the top of the room here. Probably should just come off the top here and come right across the ceiling here, huh? You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right there. That's the thruster right out there. So if I come... Now I'm thinking maybe I go with a number 6 up here. I want to still be able to see the pipe in there. I want to be able to see that while we're down here just for looks. If I do that, what does it look like if I hook up one of these to the side of it? Does it look stupid? I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. Let's see what it looks like. Does that look cheesy? Round hooking up to a square? Yes, I've got the medical station to put in here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get the power up to this next room where we're going to have the survival kit and the cryo chamber. I'm just trying to figure out how I want it to look as it goes up there. What do you guys think? Does that look cheesy? Should I put just the T-junction tube in there? Let's take a look at the other one too. Let's go number 2. I think if I take you out of here, I think that'll fall if I do this right. If I put this in here instead, I think this might look better. That'll probably look better. I wish these had lights on them too. I hope they fix that someday and have lights on these T-junctions. It looks like it has the ability to have it, but it just doesn't actually do it. And then number 5. This gets it up and out of the way too, right here. Now the ship is going to get narrower as we go this way, so I'm almost... We need to figure out how I'm going to get this.
Inventory full.
What was it? Alt right click? Alt right click. There we go. God, I'm a little nervous about having no protection over here. I'm actually thinking maybe what I do is I curve around this. Instead of this one here, I curve around and we come up and we go through, say, right about here. Let's see if we can figure out where the pipe's going to come in so I know where I'm going to hook up at. So right here we've got our gravity generator here. I believe this is only a 1 thick wall. Yeah, that would definitely be the outside. we don't want it over there. Okay, so we do that with, let's say we take this out of here, or do I come in through the floor and come up underneath it? Let's go Control 5, 4, there's my, does this have a connection on the bottom? No, it's got them on the side, so it's going to have to come in and hit it there. If I do that there... I could come out the other side of it, right? Yes, and then I could put my cryo chamber. And the cryo chamber has its connection in the back, it looks like, right? Well, I guess I could do it this way. Maybe I go... Well, I can't go cryo. Yeah, I could go try it. If I do the cryo chamber first, let's say we have the cryo chamber. I would like it to be facing out this way, but I'm kind of limited on my connections, aren't I? It's only got the one. Yeah, it's only got one. Hey, Chase. I mean, I could lay it down, right? I could do this. I don't want to do that, though. That to me just doesn't look right. That should be good there. The pipes are easy to hook up. Let's get the cryo put back in place so it's set and ready to go. We're almost ready where we'll be able to just stay out here and do what we need to do, instead of having to go all the way back to base, which is just so far away. Here we go. And I think I've got this already in the planner. No, I don't. Let's do that. Can I get the survival kit is powered up. Can I get this stuff out of here? Oh, I can. All right.
Energy low.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we no longer have to go inside anymore. We can just stay out here and work. Whew. This I don't know about. It's possible that I could take those thrusters and the sidewalls and actually bump them out. So, like, okay, so let's go out there and take a look. This is what I was thinking about this. Now, these guys I put on the outside edge because, you know, I don't want this to be just a tube. We're going to fix this up so it's got all kinds of personality to it. This is just the basic shape of it right now. But I put this on all the way on the outside of it, which gives me the full interior of the room. This guy is actually in by one block into what is the body of the ship. So I could take this guy, pop it out on both sides just to remove all the blocks around it, put it on the outside of it, and then that would open up a little bit of room for me to be able to put those pipes in the wall. I was kind of hoping to have them in the wall a bit. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? They would be... This guy would then be able to travel through here and kind of stay along the wall and be a little bit nicer looking than that. Instead of it looking like the underside of a toilet bowl tank. That's what I was thinking. Yep. I don't know what you guys think of that, but I'm thinking that might be a pretty good solution for my issue here. That block right there, this whole block right here would push out one more, and it would be, well, basically be this all the way down on both sides. So we have all of it. This I angled so that it would just have a little more space. I took the blocks out that were here so that we would be able to walk all the way around the interior of the cargo area. And then, of course, we got this, and we're upstairs, and cryo chamber. No, I want you to... There we go. And look at there. The other thing I should have in this room is probably the H2o2 generator, huh? Is that number 4? Yeah, O2H2 Gen. I could put it here. I would like it to sit like this and be like a block apart so that I can, you know, have all my devices separated so they look nice throughout the entire ship. But again, I'm kind of limited. I could turn it over on its side, I think, right? Yeah, there is a connection on the bottom of it. I could do that, but then it looks like, you know, then the panel's not looking the right direction. Does that matter to you guys? Do you like the fact that You know, the panel's going to be tilted to the side. Does that bother you? What was that? You know, I like to have that panel looking straight on, like it's supposed to. Oh, power travels through armor blocks, just does not connect to cargo. Okay. The other thing is I could turn it, you know, I could turn it this way. I could put a pipe in there, and then I could just, you know, do that. Or I could put I guess I could put a cargo container in here too, right? A small cargo container. And then I had that interface to use instead of using this interface. And then I could put something else right down in here too. Yeah, I can hear the H2o2 working. That's nice. Okay, and then we got the cryo over here. What else do we need in this room to finish off sort of our living quarters? Oh, you know what? We could use a bunk. I know it's not the most important thing in the world, and it's just a decorative type thing, but that would be kind of cool. I mean, we can actually lay down on this thing, right? I got the cryo chamber, which really means I don't need the bunk. Yeah, okay, so let's not do the bunk. Let's go... oh, there's the bathroom. There we go. This is what I was thinking about, too. I need a couple of these guys in here. So we've got the bathroom and the shower. Because I know some of you guys really like to have the whole thing kind of represented. Now that is, again, this is my outer wall, correct? And what's going on here? That's a light armor block. That is not going to work for me. Oh, an armory, huh? That is a good point. Okay, so let's get the bathroom and stuff figured out. So a bathroom we could put over here, or we could just put a toilet seat down here. It's just me, right? That seems pretty open to me. I don't know if I like that idea at all. Okay, so the bed is similar to a cryo. Main difference is cryo includes O2 supply, whereas the bed needs to be in pressurized compartment. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that toilet I don't like. Even if it would just me on the ship, I don't think I would like going in that thing. It would make me feel it would be very awkward. This is the shower. Okay, so will he fit back in here? He will. So if I do this guy here, and I take and put the toilet over here, I need more construction components. Give me more. How is our resources doing anyways? Let's take a look at iron. I'm doing pretty good with the iron, I think. Yeah, so far so good. So far so good. You got the toilet on one side and the bathroom on the other side, like, or the toilet here. Isn't there? I thought there was. Oh, you've got to add the door to that, don't you? That's right. I forgot about that. These don't come with doors. Now, part of me thinks too, what I could do is take that shower out of there. We could hook the cryo chamber up with the back of it into this. We could put a T-junction here, run a pipe up and over, and hook into this. I mean, I could put all of this on the one side and give us the room we need to then take the shower that looks like this and put it at this end with another door next to it. I just don't want anything butting up against that. And we're kind of, we're tight on space in here, so we're tight on space in space. These are some of the fun things to have to try to figure out, though. So if I took the cryo chamber and I put it, I guess I could put it on the end of the cargo container. I could configure this differently to where the cryo chamber is hooked up to this, I think. Really need to learn to use, if not already, the menu to change colors. This will surely increase your frustration and precision at the same time. Gonna need a bigger boat, yeah. I'm thinking that's what I could do. I could redo this configuration a little bit. And get, since I've got one more space here, I could get all of this maybe in some kind of a conga line along here. Maybe this goes up on top and sits on the side, since I'm going to use this cargo container. And I put the cryo chamber, we got the medical bay there, we put the cryo chamber over here facing this direction, and then we put this over the top on top of the cargo container, and it's just working as, you know, our O2H2, of course, maker. And then I take the shower and I put the shower over here with a door on this side, and then we're, you know, we're doored up. We've got the door on the bathroom, we got a door on the shower, and all that stuff looks as it should on the ship. Now there's the shower. So we got the shower and the toilet. We got the cryo, a small cargo container, our survival kit, a little pipage coming in, and everything should work just fine in here. Well, we got to start. We've got power in here now. We've got our large cargo container installed. We know where we're going to connect Nessie to the main platform, unless somebody comes up with a better name for her. I think I'm going to go with Nessie. And then we've been working on our living quarters here today, the living area. Golly, man. I really wish I'd made this area one block wider. Yeah, Achaicus. I agree with you. That it does. It becomes this, just a reflex, you know? A reflex. I'm not thrilled about the cryo chamber not facing out into the hallway here. The bathroom and the shower, whatever, you know, we've got them. I'm trying to think of a way that I get the cryo to face outwards like this, and I just don't see a way of doing it without having to compromise the outer hull of the ship, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. But we've got everything we need in here. We've got a cryo chamber now. We've got our survival kit, so I can refuel myself every time as well. It's not as fast as the other stuff, but it does work. This is good. The medical station. H2o2. Bathroom shower. We got some piping that I don't even think... Well, I guess I do need it, but I could change the pipe behind the shower here to a different pipe. Doesn't have to be the same pipe there anymore. So that's good to go, and we've got this worked out. This room, I don't know. I don't know what color I'm going to paint it. I'm not ready to paint yet. I am busy with the design right now. If I got to grind something down to get to something else, at least I could just grind it off and then replace it right away. But we've got it coming out from the exterior. That was a goal of mine today. We've got a wonky pipe going to here, but eventually what it is this will come straight out, and we'll just have the connector right here. Just, you know, bolt right here. Pull up and do it. And then I want to do a catwalk off of here as well, so that we can just walk straight off of here and over to the ship. And then walk into the ship in a doorway. So there's going to be a door down there too. I should probably get that door put in as well. So we'll probably have a door. What I would suggest, I would think, is probably a block away. Like right about here will be a door. There'll be a door right there. for us to walk in once we get down to the end of the causeway here. And be able to just walk right on to Nessie, which is going to be sweet. All right, that is going to wrap up the stream for Space Engineers today. We'll do another one this week. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday morning we'll be back to do Space Engineers in the morning again. So thanks for being here, and thank you for all your help again. Couldn't do it without your support. You guys have been fantastic. And again, every time I come in here, I learn more and more and more, and hopefully I'll get better and better and better at it. Painting? Still a challenge. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time. And yes, Austria will be this afternoon. Bye-bye.